what did you? So Zidan, he left. He didn't say a whole lot, right? You know why Zidan left?
I do, in fact, know why Zidan left.
Oh, can you tell us, or
There were two reasons. Number one, Zidan had a really good paying job, and he didn't have the hours to devote to the show anymore. Also, Zidan was absolutely just like devastated by Ralph fucking up the big stream that Zidan put together. And that was the JLP and Dick Masterson episode. He had been trying to get JLP on the show for a long time, and he did it. And Ralph, like, for some reason, some possessed his mind, and he wanted, oh, this is boring. I'm gonna get, you know what? I'm gonna message Worski, because it seems like something's happening with Worski on Twitter. I'm gonna bring Worski in and interrupt this, because I'm not feeling this. This is boring.
And I got shit on, but I was like, why was I being shit on, right? Yes, explain this story so I can be vindicated once and for all.
Okay, so what happened is we're on the stream, and Worski gets his account hacked. And I forgot, like, what were they doing? They were, like, streaming porn or something on
It was
YouTube.
gay porn.
Yeah, they're streaming gay porn on your YouTube. And, like, Twitter was blowing up about it. Ralph was reading Twitter. And so what ended up happening is that Ralph's, like, not feeling, like it's such a great show, too. Because Dick and JLP just have this natural charisma with each other. And it's just like, wow. These guys are really hitting it off with each other. But Ralph wasn't feeling it, because of course he was drunk as shit, so he wasn't even paying attention.
Oh.
And so what ends up happening, he messages Worski, and he's just like, hey man, come on the show and talk about your channel and all this other shit. And so Worski, and now mind you, Worski has no idea that this episode is going on at all. And so
I was on coke.
Yeah, well, I mean that, but also Ralph didn't tell you like what was happening on that episode, that it was JLP and Dick Masterson like having a great time talking with each other. And so Worski hops on, and it just like completely interrupts the conversation. Eventually, like JLP just leaves because like nothing's happening there. And Zidan was just like, I put all this work into this episode, and Ralph just like fucked it up for me. And after that, he just lost. It's that moment that all the co-hosts eventually go through, where they realize, I'm not really having fun with this anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but there's been a difference in approach between you and Zidan, right? Because Zidan's just kind of quietly faded away into the background. He's not dropping any dirt, anything like that. Why have you decided to take the opposite approach and bury the knife right in Ralph's back?
Because the piece of shit decided that despite the fact that I've known him for almost a decade at this point, that he would be completely dismissive of everything that I've ever done for him, the stuff that we've talked about, the stuff that I've tried to help him through. I mean, the laughter of Dame Pesos may have cured his alcoholism. But what set him on the path to get to that point was me telling him he needed to fix his fucking self. He needed to clean himself up back in 2019. And it worked for a little while, but
You stayed
felt
after
betrayed.
that.